Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Are y'all enjoying the benefits of one of these? Well, I'm trying to. I know people are starting to resort to medical marijuana for their pain, but in my situation, it is not helping. Uh, I was currently going to a pain management specialist, and I had to make the choice of either staying on my Klonopins or staying on my pain pills because so many people were overdosing. And so I chose to stay on my pain pills, and they told me to, in order to help my depression and anxiety, that I could use weed. And so that's pretty much how I ended up getting this card. Because they didn't have a problem when I first started going there with me having weed in my system. Um, Whenever I had to go in there and take my drug tests. And then when weed got legalized, um, they had told me that if I came in there with weed in my system without this card, that they would no longer treat me. So I had to end up getting this card. Well, now that I've got this card, they are cutting me off my pain pills, which I do not smoke weed to help with my pain. In fact, I do not feel the effects of weed because having diabetes for so long, I had a lot of seizures when I was a teenager. And I guess the THC affects the, whatever they call it, whatever chemicals in your brain that make you feel happy, the dopamine or whatever. Well, I do not get that effect because apparently when I had those seizures, it fried those brain cells. I didn't need weed to fry my brain like people think or whatever. It had been fried for a long time. But, so I do not smoke weed to get high. And as far as the CBD goes, all it does is just put me to sleep, which makes my wife mad because I don't do any of the stuff on her honey-do list. So I hope most of y'all are enjoying the benefits and whatever the marijuana does for y'all, but in my case, it's I'm crashing and burning on this deal. Another thing that really chaps my hide about this is because they call it medical marijuana, but however, my insurance will not cover the cost of it. However, when I was getting these pain pills, I would get enough for a month and it only cost me $1.20. But now you go in there and one joint, if it works for you, I guess you smoke it at breakfast, it might get you through till lunch and you need another one, and then another one at dinner, and then maybe one before you go to bed. And I guess, it's whatever, $15 a gram, and so that's, whatever, $75 right there in one day, compared to, the few pennies it would cost me for those pills that my insurance covered. And so it's really a financial burden. And like I said, yeah, I can grow my own medicine. I can have 6 plants, but when they produce their crop, is that going to put me over the limit that I'm allowed to have in my house? It says 8 ounces in a residence. So then again, those are the predicaments that I'm in. And of course, yeah, I can grow my own pot, but it costs a couple, I don't know, $6,000-$7,000 to get you a little micro grow started, something like that. Well, I'm on disability. I don't have that kind of money. I'm on a limited income, so there needs to be a lot of revamping done with this medical marijuana. But that's my spiel for this evening. I hope y'all watch this and comment and share this with other people. Oh, by the way, there is a judge in Virginia that did get it overturned to where people's insurance are supposed to start helping with the coverage of the medical marijuana. And I'm not sure. I heard that there's a judge in Oklahoma that might be pursuing that. So let's hope and pray for that. Y'all have a good evening.